Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my yoga class. My name is Carla. I live stream every Thursday at 4. My class is about 50 minutes of Vinyasa flow and 10 minutes of Shavasana / guided meditation. All right, and let's get started. So find a comfortable seat on the mat with your hip bones resting on the mat comfortably. And place both hands on your thighs and close your eyes. And take a deep breath in through the nose and a deep breath out through the mouth. And one more time, deep breath in through the nose and deep breath out through the mouth. And stay here with your eyes closed. And take a moment and think about an intention for your practice today, for this class. For this time that you've taken out for yourself, mind, body, and soul. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. So as you inhale, slowly lift your arms up high to the sky and push the chest out, tilt the chin up. And as you exhale, let the spine relax, bring the chin down, the shoulders forward. And as you inhale, bring the chest up, hands up, chin up. And exhale, bring everything down. Inhale, bring everything up. Exhale, bring it down. Do this 3 more times on your own, following the movement of your breath. And after your last one, come back to center and straighten out both legs in front of you. Place your hands at the tops of your thighs and shake out the legs. And flex the toes or the feet. So push your toes close to your body. And then point the toes, press the toes down. Flex them. Point. Now take both of your hands and make them little fists. And slowly tap down the legs. Tap down the sides, the top, the insides. Just a good little massage to get the blood flow going after spending the whole day sitting. At least that's what I've been doing. And whenever you're ready, come back to center and place both hands on your sides or by your sides and bend both knees. And spread your feet out so they're a little bit more than hips width apart. And take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, send both knees over to the left side. And then as you inhale, bring them back to center. Exhale, bring them over to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the left. And keep doing this just back and forth. I like to call these windshield wipers. finish up your last one and take both of your feet and bring them together. Place both hands on your ankles. A bit. And place both hands in front of you. And as you inhale, feel the spine stretch and the top of the head stretch up high towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly walk forward. With each exhale, try to push a little bit more forward, but this shouldn't be painful. Just a nice, mild stretch. And on your next inhale, walk your way up. You can cross your legs again or go back into your comfortable seat, whatever that was. Place both hands by your sides. And as you inhale, lift up that right hand. And as you exhale, bring it over to the left side. Just hold this stretch here for a few breaths. And on your next inhale, come back to center. Place that right hand down. And as you inhale, lift up the left. And as you exhale, bend over to the right side. Really feel as if that left hand is stretching as far as it can to the right wall. And on your next inhale, come back to center. And reach out both hands. Then rotate so that the palms are facing the ceiling or upwards. And take your left hand and cross it over the right. And then lift both hands up so that your fingertips are pointing towards the ceiling. And take that left hand and wrap it in front of the right. And then turn both of your hands in so that your palms are touching. Obviously, if this is too deep of a stretch for your back, you can move that right hand down, or the back of your palms, the back of your hands can touch. Now, as you inhale, slowly lift both elbows up high to the sky, right until when your elbows come to about nose height. And then start your exhale and bring them down. And then as you inhale, bring them up. Wait until they hit nose height. And then start your exhale and bring them down. Then on your next inhale, bring both hands forward. Take a second, and as you inhale, try to push your hands away from you. Just for a light stretch, feel those shoulder blades spreading. And on your next exhale, release the arms and stretch them out behind you, puff out that chest. And take a few deep breaths. And on your next exhale, release the hands, come back to center. And bring your hand on top of the left. Bend those elbows so that your fingertips are pointing forwards. Bring that right hand in front of the left and twist your palms so that they are touching, so your hands are facing each other. And as you inhale, slowly lift up those elbows till they get to nose height. Then as you exhale, bring them down as far as it goes. As you inhale, bring them up. And as you exhale, bring them down. Then slowly point those fingers forward. And as you inhale, for a light stretch, try and bring those hands away from you and really feel those shoulder blades spreading. Then on your next exhale, release the hands again. Just do a little swing, bring the arms forward, bring them back, bring them forward, back. Place both hands by your sides again. And slowly lift up that left arm, reach it up as high as it goes. As you exhale, bend that elbow, bring it behind, touch your right shoulder. And as you inhale, straighten up that left hand and bring it down. And on your next inhale, pick up that right hand, bring it high to the sky. Stretch it up high as far as you can, and as you exhale, bend the elbow and touch that left shoulder. On your next inhale, straighten the arm and bring it down. And whenever you're ready, you can meet me in table. From here, we're going to do a little bit of cat-cow. So first, in table, make sure your spine is in a neutral position. Make sure that your weight is evenly distributed across your hands and your knees. That your knees are right under your hips and your hands are right under your shoulders. And that those elbows, the eye of your elbows are facing each other. So on your next inhale, you're going to take the middle of your spine right here. You're going to push it down towards the mat. You're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Push that tailbone high to the sky. Push off of the mat as you're pushing those shoulders back and lift the chin. And then as you exhale, rotate the tailbone down, tuck it in. Really push off the mat and feel those shoulder blades spreading out and tuck the chin. Then on your next inhale, bring those shoulders back, squeeze those shoulder blades, and look up. Really press that middle of the spine down. And as you exhale, curve the spine up, tuck the tailbone, and push off those hands. Feel the shoulder blades spread. And as you inhale, really arch that back, that spine, and look up. And do this a few times on your own, with each exhale, curving the spine and tucking the chin. And each inhale, arching the spine and bringing the chin high to the sky. Do this one last time. One more cat and one more cow. And then whenever you're ready, come back into a neutral position. From here, spread out both knees so that each one is touching the sides of the mat. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly push back. Let those arms stretch out, let the chest touch the mat, and bring your forehead down for child's pose. And hold this here. Really feel your forehead and hands and shins resting against the mat. Feel the mat supporting the weight of your body. Feel that rib cage expand, stretching the back with each inhale. And on your next inhale, or whenever you're ready, come back up into table. From here, we're going to stretch out that left leg, so just the toes are touching and the knee is straight. Then we're going to stretch out that right hand, so just the fingertips are touching. And here you're going to squeeze the core. And on your next inhale, slowly lift up the hand and the leg. And hold here. And on your next exhale, you're going to bend the knee and the right elbow, and you're going to bring them together. So left knee touches right elbow. And as you inhale, you're going to extend again. Feel them both stretching to opposite points of the room. And as you exhale, elbow meets knee. Squeeze that core. Inhale, really stretch them out. Exhale, let them touch. Squeeze that core. We're going to do this 2 more times. So stretch out as you inhale. And bring that elbow to that knee as you exhale. And one last time on your own. And come back into table. Now stretch out that right leg. So just the toes are touching, that knee is straight. And stretch out that right hand about a foot forward, so just tops of the fingertips are touching. And squeeze that core. And as you inhale, bring that foot and that hand high to the sky. Feel that back foot stretching towards the back of the room. Feel that left hand stretching towards the front. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, elbow meets knee. Squeeze the core. And as you inhale, stretch. Exhale, elbow meets knee. Inhale, stretch them out. Exhale, bring them in. And do this 2 more times on your own. And after your last one, come back to table. And as you take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, keeping the elbows in close, slowly start bending those elbows and bringing the chin forward. So bring it a few inches forward on the mat, down to the mat. Once you've reached here, take a deep breath in, straighten those elbows, and bring the chest forward so that you're in upward dog. Just hold here. Make sure to keep the knees straight. Really tuck in the tailbone here. And on your next inhale, come back to table. Now on your next inhale, flip the toes so the bottom of the toes are touching the mat. And pick the knees up about 2 inches and hold. Really feel that core. And just hold for a few breaths. And on your next inhale, straighten the knees and push back for downward dog. And here, walk your dog. So bend that left knee, push down on that right heel. Bend that right knee, push down on that left heel. And just keep doing this back and forth. Feeling that good calf stretch. And now on your next inhale, you want to come back to center or back to downward dog. You want to make sure that you really have the right positioning here. So really feel yourself pushing off of the mat with your hands. Those shoulders should really be engaged. Feel that tailbone really pushing up high to the sky, and at the same time, those heels are pushing down into the mat. You're creating space in the stomach. The ribs are expanding. You're creating space in the armpits. This is not a compressed pose. You're pushing yourself and your tailbone as high up towards the ceiling as you can. And with that, on your next inhale, start walking your way up towards the top of the mat. And here, opposite hand grabs opposite elbow and just hang. Just stretch out the neck, shake your head no, nod it yes. And on your next exhale, release those arms, let them drop down. Put a slight bend in the knee, contract those glutes and those legs in that core. And as you inhale, sweep those arms up out of the sky, straighten the legs, and bring yourself up. And let me fix this so you can see me. Now your hands are high to the sky. You're standing up. Bring those arms together so they're like this. Take a deep breath in. Stretch your whole body upwards. And as you exhale, bend over to the left side. And as you inhale, come up back to center. Take a second to ground yourself. Feel those feet sink into that mat. And as you inhale, stretch the whole body up again. And as you exhale, over to the right side. Really feel a good side stretch. As you inhale, come back to center. Really stretch one more time. Stretch yourself high to the sky. And as you exhale, push that pelvis forward and lean back. And as you inhale, come up and release those arms. Take a moment and shake them out. Just shake out your arms. Shake them up, bring them up as you shake them. Bring them down. And then release, let your whole body relax. This is going to be kind of hard since you can't see my whole body, but I think it'll be fine. So, take a moment and really feel yourself get rooted into your mat. You can feel your feet gripping the mat. They're connected. The mat's supporting you. You are one. And slowly start shifting your weight onto that left foot. And engaging that core. Really feel that core squeeze. And maybe find somewhere, a spot that you can look at that isn't moving. And as you inhale, slowly bring up that knee, or that right knee, and grab it with your right hand. And squeeze it in, or just grab it with both hands and squeeze it in. And then release that left hand. And hold. If you're flexible and want to try this, you can take your 2 pointer fingers on your right hand, wrap them around your toe, and straighten. But obviously, you can just grab your knee. Same thing. Now grab onto your ankle, and we're going to go into tree. So you can decide, do you want your heel to be on your inner thigh or down by your ankle, or on the lower part of your inner shin? Either is fine, just not on the knee because that's bad for you. Once your foot has found its right placement, take both of your hands and bring them up. So you're making a Y with both hands. Puff out the chest, lift the chin, and just breathe here. Make sure that core is engaged. If you're having a hard time balancing, try and really squeeze that core in and just stare at one point in your room or wherever you are. And just hold here. Feel energy flowing through you, coming up through your foot, up through the body, through the chest, and out through those fingertips. Really feel those fingertips releasing energy. And on your next exhale, bring those arms down. Slowly release the foot, bring it down. Shake out that right or that left leg. Shake out that right leg. And then reposition yourself back on the mat. And take a deep breath in, and as you inhale, sweep both arms high up above your head. Really lift the spine, lift the head. And as you exhale, swan dive down, arms sweep down. Place both hands on the top of your shins, straighten the elbows, lengthen the spine, and look up. And as you exhale, bring the whole body down, the whole top half of the body down. Place both hands on the mat and walk out into plank. And I realize you can't see me. And walk out into plank. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you can either bring those knees down, bring your chest to the mat, chin, and then push yourself up. Or you can do chaturanga, so you just don't use your knees and you bring yourself down. Either is fine. And take a few breaths in upward dog. Bring that chin up. And on your next inhale, bend those knees and come back into table. And from here, flip those toes so that they're touching the mat, or the bottom of the toes are touching the mat. And as you inhale, straighten those knees and push your tailbone up high to the sky. And at the same time, pushing those heels down. Make sure your chest is also pushing down. And that spine is neutral. Should be one of the best hamstring stretches you can do. And on your next inhale, slowly start walking your way up towards the top of the mat. Put a slight bend in the knees, and as you inhale, come up, bring those arms high to the sky. And again, I gotta do this so you guys can see me. Bring those arms high to the sky, and as you exhale, release. And again, find yourself, your center on the mat. Find a good position for those feet. Rock back and forth if you have to. And find a really good place on the mat for your feet. Feel all points of contact with your foot to the mat. And slowly start shifting your weight over to that right side. And start squeezing that core, those legs. Really have the body engaged. And on your next inhale, you're going to bend that left knee. Oops. You're going to bend that left knee, come up onto those left toes, and as you inhale, slowly pick up that left knee and grab it with both hands. Push it in to your chest or upper body. Release that right hand, bring it out to your side. And as you inhale, bring that left leg out to the side too. And hold, or again, if you feel that you have the flexibility, you want to, you can take 2 fingers on your left hand, wrap them around that left toe, and straighten the leg. Either way, on your next inhale, grab onto that ankle and decide where you want to place it, either the inner thigh or the lower ankle, or right above the ankle, I mean. Once you've chosen your placement, make sure that that body is engaged. And to help with your balance, really feel your thigh push into the foot and your foot pushing into your thigh. So it's not just lightly resting. There's like, the muscles are engaged here. And on your next inhale, bring those arms up so that they're making a Y. Lift the chest up a little bit, tilt the chin up. Find a good spot on the wall in front of you that isn't moving to look at. And just breathe here. And on your next exhale, bring those arms down and release the foot. And once again, shake out those legs, those feet. Just shake them out. And then re-find your center on the mat. Put a slight bend in those knees. Sweep those arms up high to the sky. Stretch that body upwards. And as you exhale, swan dive down. Let those hands drop down close to the mat. And as you inhale, lengthen the spine, straighten the back, and place those hands on the tops of the shins. And look up. And as you exhale, bring that chest down. Bring that head down. And then place both hands on the mat and walk out into plank. Take a deep breath in. Squeeze that core. You can do chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Either way, keeping those elbows close to the body. Into upward dog and look up. And hold for a few breaths. And on your next inhale, come into table. Flip the toes. And on your next inhale, straighten the knees and push back. And hold. Back into downward dog. Really feel those hamstrings stretch. And on your next inhale, you're slowly going to pick up that left foot, bring it high to the sky, and slowly rotate that ankle. And rotate it the other way. And on your next exhale, you're going to bring that knee into your chest. And you're going to push forward and place your foot in between those hands. And on your next inhale, you're going to sweep those arms up for a low lunge. Here you want to make sure that the thighs are engaged, the glutes are engaged. If this is too hard to balance, maybe shorten your stance and widen the feet, which will make it easier to balance. Those hands are pushing upwards, those fingertips. I know you can't see me, but I will try my best. And on your next exhale, rotate your body to the right and bring both hands down. So your left hand goes to the left knee and your right hand goes to the inside or the back of the right knee for a little twist. And then on your next inhale, bring both arms up and rotate to the left. And right hand goes to left knee. Left hand goes to the back of the right knee. And look over to the left. And on your next inhale, rotate to center. Bring those arms up one more time. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring those arms down. And push that leg back up. And then bring it down so you're back into downward dog. And on your next inhale, slowly walk your way up towards the top of the mat. One more time. Put a slight bend in the knees, and as you inhale, bring the body up. Really stretch the body high to the sky. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, swan dive down. Place both hands on the shins, straighten the elbows, lengthen the spine, and look up. And as you exhale, bring the top of the body down. Place both hands on the mat and walk out into plank. From here, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Either works. And on your next inhale, come to table. Flip those toes, straighten the knees, and push back into downward dog. And on your next inhale, lift up that right leg, bring it high to the sky, and rotate that right ankle. Rotate it the other way. And on your next exhale, bring that knee into the chest, push forward, and place it in between the hands. And on your next inhale, sweep those arms high to the sky and hold. Make sure the thighs, the glutes, all of the legs are engaged. And hold. Take deep, even breaths here. And on your next inhale, really lengthen the spine, stretch the arms up, and slowly rotate over to the left side. To the left side, so right hand touches right knee, left hand touches the back of left knee, and bring that head over to the left. For a little twist. And on your next inhale, sweep those arms up. And as you exhale, slowly rotate over to the right side. Left hand goes to right knee. Right hand goes to the back of left knee. And on your next inhale, slowly bring those arms up, come to center. Really stretch your arms high to the sky. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly lower those arms down to the mat. And as you inhale, really kick that right leg back, high. So you're back in downward dog. And as you exhale, bring that foot down. And walk your way up towards the top of the mat. And from here, you guys know the drill. Put a slight bend in your knees. Sweep those arms up high to the sky. Stretch them up. Lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, swan dive down. Hands go to the top of the shins. Straighten the elbows. Lengthen the spine and look up. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring the head down. Bring the hands here, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. As you exhale, and on your next inhale, come into table. And this time, spread out those knees wide so each knee is touching a side of the mat. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, push back. Place that forehead on the mat and come into child's pose. Take this moment to check in with your body, check in with yourself, to try and keep yourself present in this moment. Practice a little mindfulness. How does your body feel, or how do your clothes feel on your body? How does the mat feel underneath your hands, underneath your forehead? And whenever you're ready, Come up from child's pose. Back into table. And find a comfortable seat on the mat. Once again. Push this down. From here, stretch out both legs wide out to your sides. Place that left hand on that left shin or thigh, just on the leg. And as you inhale, sweep that right hand up. And as you exhale, slowly slide that left hand down and that right hand over for a good side stretch. And on your next inhale, bring that right hand up. Bring yourself back to center. Right hand goes onto the right leg. And as you inhale, sweep that left hand high to the sky. And as you exhale, slide that right hand down the leg. Left hand goes over. And really feel a good stretch in that left side. And on your next inhale, sweep that left arm up and over so that you're back to center. Place both hands in front of you. Take a deep breath in, lengthen that spine so that it's pulling, so it feels like there's a string pulling the top of your head up. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly walk forward. And when you've gone as far as you can go, trying to keep that spine straight, bow the head. And on your next inhale, walk your way back up. And bend those knees, bring those feet together. And lightly press down those knees, keeping those feet pressed against each other for a little hip opener. Place both hands in front of you. Take a deep breath in, lengthening that spine. And as you exhale, once again, slowly walk forward, trying to keep the integrity of the spine. And on your next inhale, walk your way back up. You're going to grab that left shin, I guess, and you're going to place it so it's parallel with the top of your mat or the front of your mat or the side, whichever way you're facing. And you're going to take that right leg, you're going to grab the ankle, you're going to stack it right on top of that left leg so that both shins are parallel. You're going to take a deep breath in. And you're going to take that left hand, sweep it behind you. And as you exhale, you're going to place that right hand on the left knee and slowly twist yourself back. Looking behind you as well. And on your next inhale, you're going to twist yourself back to center. Place your hands on both knees, and one more time, lengthen that spine. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly walk forward for a deep hip stretch. When you've gone as far as you can go, bow the head. Try to sink a little bit deeper with each exhale. And again, this stretch should not be painful. It should just feel like a deep stretch. And on your next inhale, slowly walk your way forward. Release the legs. Shake them out a little bit. And bring them back into butterfly. And bring that right leg forward so that it's parallel with the side of the mat or the front of the mat. And stack that left leg on top. Wait, is this what we just did? Okay, I'm getting confused, but just do the opposite side that you just did. So take a deep breath in, and that left hand goes to the right knee. Take a deep, sweep that right hand behind you. Take a deep breath in, feel that spine lengthen, and as you exhale, twist over to that right side. And on your next inhale, come forward, back to center. And take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath in. Lengthen that spine. And as you exhale, slowly walk forward. Trying to keep the integrity of the spine and really pushing yourself forward, almost over the legs, instead of straight down. You want to go forward and down for a deeper stretch. With each exhale, try to sink into the stretch a little bit deeper, and remember to prevent any injury or pain to the knees. Keep those feet flexed. And on your next inhale, slowly walk your way up towards the mat. Bring those knees together. Squeeze them into your body. And as you exhale, place those feet down. And slowly make your way down to the mat. And straighten one leg, and then straighten the other. Let the legs flop out. Let the arms rest comfortably wherever you want them to. Close those eyes. And focus on your breath. And take a moment. Take a moment and reflect on the intention that you set for today, for this class. And focus on, and here we're going to do a little mindfulness technique. So keeping the eyes closed, try and keep yourself in the here and now. So focus on your clothes and how they feel in your body. Focus on how the mat feels underneath you, holding you up, supporting you. Focus on your senses. What can you hear? What sounds are around you? Focus on your sense of smell. What smells are in the air? And just try to let yourself be at peace because you deserve it. Let your thoughts be like clouds. You can watch them, observe them, but just let them float by. Don't engage with them. Don't interact. Just let them go. They're important. They'll find their way back to you when you're ready. And whenever you're ready, slowly turn over onto your side. Keeping the eyes closed, slowly push yourself up into a seated position. Place both hands on the knees or the thighs. And take a moment to thank yourself for taking this time out of your day for you and only you and for your practice. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Oh, that's bright. And yeah, that's my class. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching this live or if you're watching this later, thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and I will see you guys next Thursday.